Good afternoon. Breaking news. Vietnamese war refugees could possibly be deported soon. Thoughts?
Yeah, this event is a captivating story that branched out from the agreement to keep all immigrants that arrived before July 12th of 1995 safe. President Trump's change of immigration policy puts Vietnamese immigrants in danger. Specifically those who have committed minor crimes or those who sided with the U.S. during the war. This agreement was passed by Congress in July of 2008. It was followed by former Presidents George Bush and Barack Obama. President Trump is attempting to change this law that protects immigrants in general, and in this case, Vietnamese immigrants. Although those Vietnamese immigrants who have become American citizens are not to be deported and are protected by the right of citizenship of the United States of America. The only immigrants that the 2008 agreement fails to protect are criminals and undocumented Vietnamese immigrants, which are President Trump's major group of Vietnamese people to deport.
On Saturday, December 15th, thousands gathered in Westminster to rally for Vietnamese refugees. This was the result of a growing concern of the possible reinterpretation of a 2008 agreement, which protects Vietnamese immigrants arriving before 1995. Although this may mean deportation for some, the main target is convicted criminals. Protesters claim that they need the Trump administration to know that they are allowed, and they want him to know that this is only the start of an enormous movement. They are not willing to stop fighting until President Trump's operation is barred. Check out this video from Westminster.
From the Atlantic, this far-left source thinks that the president is prioritizing harsh immigration and asylum restrictions. Not put in the best words, we can notice that their clear opposition of President Trump. Several things this source provided, such as the amount of people that should have been deported, which is currently 5,000 or so illegal immigrants. It was much worse in 1998 when 9,000 were supposed to be displaced. This article specifies the Trump administration has found a way to get rid of more illegal Vietnamese immigrants because of the 2008 agreement. There's a mini hole that doesn't mention any of the cases before 1995, which means they are subject to standard immigration law.
National Review is in complete contradiction to that source, actually. While it is very conservative, this source claims that the likelihood of this event taking place is very slim. Goldberg, the author, has trust in his political party not for this event to take place, which shows that even though they support Trump, they do question some of his actions. A source from New York Times highlights the events happening now and the history behind it all. Their approach was finding it their duty to explain the events occurring with the Vietnamese deportation issue. Using data and explanation, the article's sole duty is to inform the readers of all sides, including Vietnam's ex-American ambassador, Ted Olis, who is outraged. Although Trump's administration has backed away slowly and quietly from the deportation mission, many find it a violation of past agreements and rights between America and Vietnam.
Vietnamese refugee deportation has been a thought since 1998, when 9,000 were supposed to be displaced. Throughout time, several agreements were made into becoming protection for the immigrants of 1995. And now the Trump administration has found a way to deport criminals with record before 1995, which has led to the number change from 9,000 to 5,000. We could say that the 2008 agreement is still in use as of now, but with Trump's movements, there is a strong possibility that the Vietnamese immigrants will lose all protection and will be prosecuted.
Thank you all. A broader question to think about is, would you deport citizens of a country you've assisted in war? Think of the consequences. Burning bridges, and the expenses. Spread the truth on MIDR News.
Right there.
Yes,
We
baby. Ivy.